What's up, y'all? Smash that like button and hit subscribe. Yup, it's that time again. Alright. So in the last video I dropped about Tiffany Henyard, I asked the question, yo, how many court dates does she even have right now? I mean, how is she out of town chillin'? Because we all saw her in Atlanta, out there with Leotis and his goofy behind. They were just out there looking relaxed, like they don't have a single problem in the world. Leotis walking around in them dusty slides like he on vacation, and Tiffany looking like she got zero worries. You'd never think this is the same woman buried under like 50 active lawsuits. You wouldn't believe the FBI has Leotis under the microscope for that whole sketchy St. Patrick's Day fiasco, and don't forget that shady youth program that looks like it never even existed. Seriously, if you just saw them out in public, you'd think they were winning at life. But today? Oh, today she had a court date. Shout out to Carlton over at Go Political, and shout out to my man on the right, Kurt Marucci, the super server. That man has served Tiffany Henyard 6 times. I already know she hate to see Kurt walking up, but I love it. Shout out to Kurt for staying on her ignorant behind, 'cause that's exactly what she needs, supervision. And trust me, she's well on her way to getting the full-time, no days off kind of supervision. When the FBI finally hits her with that sentence and she ends up locked up, she'll be the most supervised she's ever been in her life. But she still don't get it. She's out here walking around like she untouchable, like nobody can touch her, like her so-called connections can save her. But newsflash, those connections? Gone. Dried up. Finished. You got voted out with like 95% to 5%. That means, statistically, every time you walk through Dalton, 9.5 people out of 10 do not rock with you. That's brutal. You walk into a grocery store with 100 people, 95 of them want nothing to do with you. Hit up a gas station, 9 out of 10 people, including the cashier, are probably praying you disappear. And down in Atlanta, where she was spotted. Now look, I can't confirm this personally, people say all kinds of things, but I heard she was trying to buy a house down there, like, how? With what credit? What bank is signing off on that? And if she tries to drop $3, $4, $5, maybe even $600,000 in cash? Oh, the Fed's kicking that door off the hinges before the ink dries. You want to see her get arrested in real time? Let her go down there and try to buy some $1 million house like it's nothing. Nah, no way. I don't think she's actually down there buying property. Atlanta is still in the United States, and Tiffany Henyard is basically a celebrity for being the most infamous small-town mayor of all time. I'd argue she's almost as recognizable in Atlanta as she is in Chicago at this point. She's that notorious. This whole thing was never supposed to be nationwide. It wasn't meant to go viral like this. It was just supposed to be a small-town story. Just 20,000 decent folks in one little village. That's it. One viral video. And now she's world famous for being one of the most clueless, crooked, and reckless public officials we've ever seen. Yeah, man. But for real, big shout out to Carlton, because I was watching that little clip he dropped. Let's check out a bit of that footage. It's really just Kurt doing what he do, but I'm not playing the audio because Kurt had some music going in the background, some fire, no lie, but it was copyrighted. I'm not trying to get hit with a demonetization strike over here. You know how YouTube is. But still, props to Carlton for capturing it. Now I think that court date was today, not tomorrow like some people were saying. Carlton, I don't think that's tomorrow, man. I think it happened today. Don't be out here accidentally spreading that fake news, bro. 'Cause you know if Tiffany saw that, she'd jump on it. See? Carlton out here lying on me. You already know how she moves. But listen, things are about to heat up for Tiffany. Y'all think she's done? Y'all think this is over? I keep telling y'all, this is just the beginning. Sure, she got voted out. That part's done. She's no longer the mayor, no longer the township supervisor. That part's wrapped. But now she's just another civilian. Just another loudmouth hood rat with no power and no protection. All those connections she used to flex, gone. Completely gone. And I'm telling you, it could go down any day now. These court dates she keeps dodging, Yeah, I heard she skipped another one. I haven't personally confirmed it yet, but honestly, would it surprise anybody at this point? Because it wouldn't shock me one bit. She's hard-headed like that. She really thinks she's above it all. So what's going to happen next? The same thing that always happens when you keep skipping court. They're going to get tired of your little games, and they're going to issue that arrest warrant. That's how it goes. I don't know if they already put it out today, but if she really didn't show up, they need to drop that warrant immediately. Somebody needs to check on that and let us know, because that's the next step. She thinks she can just keep blowing off these court dates like it's no big deal. Like she didn't destroy lives, wreck businesses, and cause all this chaos. You don't just get to walk away from that. No, ma'am. You better drag your ignorant behind into court and face the consequences before they drag you in there themselves. And honestly, I hope they do. I hope they put the warrant out and come collect her today. Because if anybody deserves to be picked up, cuffed up, and held accountable, it's her. I've been following this woman's madness for over a year now, maybe even a year and a half, and I'm telling you, this story ain't done. It's not finished until she's in lockup. Sure, maybe one day there'll be a Netflix doc or a Hulu special about it all. But don't get it twisted. Tiffany won't be cashing a check off of that. She won't be doing press interviews or red carpet premieres. Nope. She's going to be sitting in a jail cell. That's how the story ends. That's how it's supposed to end. So again, shout out to Kurt. Shout out to Go Political. We're going to keep watching this thing unfold. We don't know for sure if she showed up to court today or not, but we're going to find out real soon. Y'all already know the drill. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe, and I'll be back in just a minute with more.